Welcome back, everyone, to the BD1P Iron Man streak. Today is going to be a blue baby run. We have some pretty... I think everyone left in this roster that we have, Tainted and Normal, is pretty easy to win a run with, but we have some characters that are riskier than others. Most notably, I think, being Blue Baby because of the whole health constraint and the really shitty active item. Excuse my pun there, but anyways, today's question of the day is going to be, put your answer down below in the comments. Are you a DC fan or a Marvel fan? Which one do you prefer to watch or support or whatever you want to call it? Let's go here. So I want to talk about a TV show that I've been rewatching recently. Seed, by the way, is going to be Q7HY9MLP, My Little Pony. We are bronies this run, everybody. I've been rewatching a TV show on HBO Max. Those of you, everyone knows who the freaking Joker is, baby. I'm the Joker, baby. Everyone knows who the Joker is, right? He's probably the most famous, like, supervillain out there. I don't know who else would beat him in terms of, like, relevancy and media attention. Holy shit, can you just die? That guy lived forever. But everyone also knows, oh, hello, in that regard, who his sidekick is Harley Quinn. And a couple of years back, Harley Quinn had her own like, little TV launch with an animated TV show, kind of like a raunchy comedy in a way, starring her and Poison Ivy as like a little bit of a villainous duo just trying to get by in the world and get over Harley's breakup with Joker. And originally, I wasn't too invested in the plot. I kind of thought to myself, like, you know, a lot of superhero shows just don't land. The Flash has been shitty for a while. Like, Arrow fell off. Tomorrow has been, like, okay. Like, it's just, the shows have kind of fallen off, and I wasn't really looking forward to another animated, you know, TV show that just didn't seem to pique my interest, but I gave it a watch anyways. Back when it first came out, I watched it on release day, actually, and I was hooked. The show is actually, like, really, 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 really good. I think it is one of my... if not the best superhero show, like, I mean, Daredevil's a bit better, I think, but, like, Harley Quinn just scratches this super weird, like, comedic crossover between, you know, lovable characters and them just being kind of, like, caricatures of themselves. For example, in that show, Jim Gordon is a really shitty cop who, his whole character trope is just wanting to be friends with Batman, and Batman keeps, like, shutting him down because the mission comes first, and Harley's kind of crazy about Joker, even though Joker's a piece of shit, and... that's a weird texture right there. It's just like, you gotta watch the show for yourself to fully understand it, but no, Desi wanted to watch it, so we started rewatching it, I would say maybe like a month ago. We're on the middle of season 2 right now, and I just forgot how actually, like, just great the show is. Not even just, it's a comedy show at the end of the day, right? It's, you know, it's supposed to be funny and comedic, haha, all that good stuff, and actually, Blanket's not bad to have here. Is it worth our only bomb for a machine, though? That, you know what, I think, yeah, it's a soul heart, and it's a holy mantle for our future boss fight, so why wouldn't you do this? But every character in that show is like a caricature of themselves, and they play out, you know, it's an exaggerated look at everybody's, you know, like, lineage and character history and all that stuff. Like, Bane is obsessed with explosions and is, like, you know, portrayed as being an idiot, even though obviously in the comics and, like, you know, other media, he's a very smart guy. His whole trait now is just he's a dumb dude, like a dumb, you know, brute who is actually kind of smart, but no one gives him credit for it. It's a really good trope. Batman is really stern, and just all he wants to do is go out and fight crime when he's, like, you know, deathly hurt and stuff like that. But the true, like, magic of the Harley Quinn show, I think for me comes from, like, her crew. It's mostly Batman villains with a couple of other DC, you know, villains in there. For example, Dr. Psycho, who I think is primarily a Wonder Woman villain, is in there. King Shark, who I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think King Shark is, like, mostly a Flash villain, if I'm not mistaken. But these characters, like, they all have their own tropes. Clayface is there, and all he wants to do is be an actor. He's a very, very awful actor, but all he wants to do is act, and he, you know, the character that he plays, or the voice actor plays, is amazing, and it just comes together so perfectly. And it's also, oh my god, he shot me there so far. It's just, like, I can't even explain what makes the show, like, insanely good, but I'm always laughing. There is not a moment in the show where I'm like, that joke didn't land. There's, like, maybe one episode in season 2 where it's about, like, King Shark and his history that just doesn't really do it for me. It's kind of just full of, like, shit jokes the entire time, and it's like, I get it, it's funny, but after that, you kind of lose your touch for it. There goes our Epiphora bonus, rip. But literally every other joke in the series, like, perfectly lands, and it's amazing. If you have HBO Max, just turn on Harley Quinn for an episode or two and just give it a watch. It explores some pretty adult themes as well, with a lot of abuse themes are in there, and toxicity in relationships and stuff like that, I mean, it is the fucking Joker, baby. But it genuinely just, like, it hits a lot of the bases, and it hits them all extremely well. So yeah, I would recommend if you are, if you have HBO Max and you got some time to spare this upcoming weekend, or maybe even tonight even maybe, go give it a check, you know? It's definitely worth your time. Rip that extra heart right there. That was really bad for us, but we do have 9 lives, so I could walk in there and still safely take a devil deal if we got no hearts in there. Also, I'll open this up too. Oh god, that was the worst thing ever. The wave spawned gas clouds around us, and the chest spawned bombs. That was incredible. We're also getting some not amazing pills here. We gotta, oh god, everything is so slidey in here now. Note to self, never do the Dross boss trap rooms ever again. This is kind of like awful for us. Yeah, I don't know. To answer the question of the day in my own words, I am definitely a DC fan over Marvel. Wow, you dashed twice. That's right. I should have known that. Marvel's movies are obviously generally on average better, but I think that when you have a good DC movie, it will outdo any Marvel movie. I said it, I think, last episode. I don't know if it was that one or a while ago, but I mentioned that I just don't really, you guys are on fire, let's go. I don't really find Marvel movies to be that good. I think they're pretty, like, formulaic, and it's always, like, quirky humor that nobody really cares for and things like that. Goodbye, Poop. Hello, Book of Sin. Amazing. Blackheart drop. Okay, really good for us. I've mentioned before that I just don't think Marvel is that good at all. Now, DC is obviously on average worse, but, like, the Dark Knight trilogy, like, literally outdoes any Marvel movie that's ever been made. And I think, to go even further on that, any of the old Batman movies also outdo literally any like, Batman or Robin, better than any single Marvel movie to date. It's funny in the right ways. It's not, you know, basic and formulaic. It works really, really, really well. I think Marvel's lost their touch, but I gotta say, I'm more of a DC fan, although it is intermittent with some of the characters and stuff. I also think that DC, as a comic industry, just overall has better characters. I mean, I don't know, when you think of, like, a superhero, the first thing you think of is normally a DC character. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. Like, you think of these guys, then you go, oh yeah, well, Iron Man and Captain America and stuff like that, you know? Like, DC usually always, wrap them around here, hold on. DC usually is always at the forefront of your mind when you think of a superhero. You know, like, Batman and Robin are the duo. You know, like, I mean, I guess I would put maybe Spider-Man above a lot of the DC heroes in terms of, like, recognition, but nothing beats Batman in terms of, like, just having the, you know, worldwide kind of appeal that he does. Same with, like, Superman as well. No one's gonna put, you know, oh yeah, if you're gonna know Superman more than you're gonna know, like, Captain America if you're from, like, a different, you know, part of the world, I feel like, obviously. So I think DC just has Marvel beat on, like, every grounds except for movies. I think DC trumps them. TV shows especially. Holy shit, is Iron Fist, Luke Cage, like, so bad? Jessica Jones, very good. Daredevil is one of the best, but, like, it's the same thing with, like, it's the flip of the movie scene, right? Where DC probably has the leg up in TV shows, while Marvel has the leg up when it comes to, do we want that? Yeah, I think you do want that, actually. I think you definitely want that. I think DC has the leg up when it comes to TV shows, and Marvel has the movie leg up. And like, when you have a good Marvel TV show, it will probably outdo a DC average show. But if you have a good DC movie, it'll outdo your average Marvel movie. So it's kind of, they have that really, you know, that flip-flop kind of analysis there. But I still think that if you boil it down all the way to even like the comics or the characters' creation and things like that, you gotta go DC, man. You gotta go DC. Definitely. And I've tried reading, like, both Marvel and DC comics, and I never, ever, ever could, like, get into a Marvel comic. I never found them interesting to me. The heroes in those things, it's very just, like, I don't want to say it's bland, because DC has some pretty bland-ass heroes as well, but I feel like in Marvel movies and in a lot of, like, the comics as well, they're, again, just formulaic as hell. And that's every superhero movie, though, right? But Marvel falls victim to that so much more. It's always just, like, the same wisecrack humor that nobody really cares for at all. Go around. I'm so bad at this game. Oh my god. It's the same like wisecrack humor all around the board for them. It's you know, the same kind of plot with like every origin story in a fucking Marvel movie is like the same shit, dude. And every villain, every first villain is so goddamn forgettable. The only like the characters like first, you know, movie villain that I can think of is fucking Red Skull. Everybody else's, I'm drawing a blank. I couldn't tell you Iron Man's. I couldn't tell you, you know, I couldn't even tell you Shang-Chi's, and I watched the movie like 2 days ago. I don't even know what the fucking dude's name was. Like, I can't name these villains these characters have. I mean, I can honestly remember more so Iron Man 2's villain being Whiplash than I can for his first villain being whoever the hell it was. Captain America had Red Skull. I forget what Black Widow had. Who else is even on the like the Hulk? I have no fucking clue who his villain is. Thor, can't think of that shit either. I guess it was Loki, yeah, but he's like a character now in their TV shows, weirdly enough, which it's cool, but I don't really care much for that in general, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of their first times, they don't really sell the villainy that much as a no. You tried. Okay, buddy, let's not do that, please. If you kill his dips before he can spin around, he will never spin around. He has to have at least 2 dips on the floor to do his spin attack. If he doesn't have any dips, he's done. He's done. All you gotta do is stand right in front of him, get your tears out. Look at that. Okay, he's not doing the spin. We're good. We're good. Stop your tears for a minute there. Okay. We're still pretty cool here. Hey, he's gonna do his spin right here. No. He's gonna do it now. No, he didn't do it. We have time. Let's go. Okay, there goes our holy mantle. And there goes that, I guess. Just stand, honestly, stand next to him. Just do this. He's not going to do it. See, look at that. You got to know these things sometimes, man. You got to know these things. We get Squeezy for HP and tears. I kind of want some more damage. The whole, like, mega tears thing is not doing it for me right now. I would like to have Pandora's box, I guess. But, Book of Sin is kind of just a more guaranteed, like, longevity drop for us here. Because Pandora's box, you pop it once and it is gone forever. Book of Sin is always there for you when you need it most. Just like Batman. Oh, he aimbotted me there, dude. Just like Batman is. Come here, come here. Yeah, I don't know. I've just thought about it a lot recently, and I do think that, I feel like everyone's getting over Marvel, you know? I feel like everyone's kind of, you know, forgetting that Marvel, or realizing, I guess, themselves that Marvel is, oh, nice. Just kind of fallen short. I think I already mentioned this last episode. I'm not going to talk about it too much. I think I talked about this already last episode. But, like, overall, man, I mean, Eternals apparently sucked, which is not surprising. The only, like, Marvel property that I really care for now is what they're going to do with Spider-Man, because he's, you know, going to be have a pretty big crossover with Doctor Strange soon. I did have a really big hope for the new Doctor Strange movie before they kind of, like, killed that director off and decided to go a different path with the movie, because they were going to make a horror movie with it. And then I guess they thought to themselves, like, they don't want to, or the director just didn't want to do it anymore. I don't know what happened there, but now I can't really care for Doctor Strange 2. I care for Spider-Man because I'm going to maybe see Tobey Maguire and Andrew... Oh, why did I go in there? And Andrew Garfield in there, but, like, that's it for me, man. I'm kind of over it. There's no really... reason for me to want to watch a Marvel movie like ever again. They've used up their good properties, and I don't have hope for anything else. I mean, Moon Knight, they're doing some Moon Knight stuff, I guess, and Moon Knight is a pretty cool guy, but like I honestly care more for Daredevil than I do for any like on screen, you know, like on the big screen Marvel villains right now, or Marvel heroes, I mean, excuse me. Daredevil was an incredible show. That show had a great Kingpin, like, you know, depiction. It had a great Matt Murdock as well, Foggy. Like everything Daredevil did, it did 100% right, except for being part of that crossover show. What was that thing called with Jessica Jones and Luke Cage? What was that crossover called? I don't even know what that was called, man. It's forgettable. Like I said, it's just very forgettable. But like outside of like the weird season 2 Daredevil stuff, like that was a little bit out there, but not too much. It's always been great. Season 3 of Daredevil is like one of my favorite TV show seasons ever. It's just, out of any TV show in the freaking world, dude, oh, that's a lot of shot speed. Like, it's done amazing things, incredible things, if you will. I think that, again, if you watch Harley Quinn, go watch Daredevil. Like, all these shows are impeccable. We can get some pennies here. Hoping for a small rock, but to no avail. Very sad. Yeah, I don't know. TV, like, superhero TV media is just, it's in a very weird spot where, like, the things that you think would do really well are not doing well because they suck. And the most surprising, like, you know, Harley Quinn, even like the new Young Justice season, man, I did not have hopes for that at all. Because Young Justice season 3 was super hit or miss, mostly miss for me. It had good moments, but a lot of the time it was just kind of like, it was just like Halo was not great. Brion, like as a character, was awful. Like, I don't know. Young Justice it's got a special place in my heart. I love Young Justice so goddamn much. It'll always reside with me in a very special place. But season 3, it went over its head, I think, in particular to the whole like doomsday plot and all that stuff, and the anti-life equation and the granny goodness shit. Like, it was way over its head. You don't go from a show who, like, the thing is, too, I understand why they went that route, because they literally just did, in season 2, it was like an invasion storyline. They had aliens come to Earth and try to, like, take it over. So the next, like, logical plot point would be for them to go to space, right? Or to have some kind of bigger effect on the DC universe. What you would think would be, you know, maybe them, like, meeting up with Darkseid, which did happen. Maybe some kind of, like, just, how do I explain this, right? Because they did do that stuff, but all wrong. They jumped the gun from going for, like, going to space and doing, you know, extraterrestrial shit to having a character who was just introduced that season, who also just got her powers that season, fucking besting Darkseid, the strongest DC villain that they could have used in that show. You're out of your depth. You're taking these storylines that are meant to be super late game comic shit and putting it into your 3rd season of your show about fucking superhero sidekicks. That doesn't work. It never will work. It was like the moments in that season that were good because of Nightwing, or they were good oh, that's a really good thing to have right there. Or they were good because of Artemis or Aqualad. They were never good because of Halo or Brion or even like Terra. You know, like these just didn't. Just like they were too invested in it. They wanted to go super far with it and make some big splashes. And sure, I get that, wanting to, you know, make a bigger name for your TV show. But after coming back from like a super long hiatus and throwing this super like heavy plotline about like the strongest dude in the fucking universe, like you have to gradually introduce that, you know? Before season 3, we had seen Darkseid one time. One time. They're gonna tell me that after seeing Darkseid for literally one moment at the very end of season 2, he is now going to be your season 3 villain. We went from the fucking Reach, who is like really not that well known as a DC, you know, property, to goddamn Darkseid. Again, one of the most powerful dudes on the planet. He's got an army of like mega robot parademon things. Like, he's crazy. You went from having, you know, your most advanced tech from being like fucking like teleportation to a mother box to making Cyborg to Mobius's chair, which is like the most important artifact in all of DC. And casually, Superboy, who has, you know, half the powers of Superman, can punch Betron in the face and take his goddamn chair. This is very nerd talk right now, I get that, but holy shit, it was just a mess, you know? And the parts that were good were the parts where they weren't over their head. The beginning of season 3, it was very alright. It was very, very alright. Nightwing and gang, you know, trying to do stuff on their own and trying to branch out. The Justice League disbanding, all that shit was really, really impactful and cool. Until it wasn't. They went back on all their big decisions. I would say the ending of the actual season 3 were like, you know, they're all together and the Watchtower was pretty cool, but having Halo, the new girl, like on the block, fucking go on a Darkseid ship and free the entire Justice League single-handedly was just too much for me. This girl can open boom tubes on their own. How do you retcon that? So they have to retcon that shit. She can go anywhere she wants in the universe by opening up her hand. How do they were so over their head with that shit, and I don't think they really realized that. I think as a writing team, they just wanted to kind of end the whole, like, secret organization of Vandal Savage and Lex Luthor. They wanted to end the light, right? That whole arc of, like, all the villains, like, secretly working together to form some, like, you know, universal powerhouse. They wanted, I think, to go away from that, but all they ended up doing was just making it more lame and having it still exist, which I think the light is really cool to have as your overarching, like, nemesis as the entire show. But for those of you who don't know, the light is like this organization that, ooh, nice. That, okay, pretty okay. Controls, like, it's like Ra's al Ghul, it's Lex Luthor, it's you know, the Brain, all these really powerful supervillains just trying to work together to have some kind of, like, global and universal conquering. Because Vandal Savage, one of the big DC villains, made a deal with Darkseid a millennia ago that, like, once the entire universe, they would leave Earth alone, and he would leave, what's Darkseid's planet called? I always forget. Apocalypse alone. Both these planets that they resided on would be untouchable. And once every other planet in the galaxy fell, those two would have an all-out war to decide who was the better planet, truly. And that's a really cool storyline. It makes reason for Vandal Savage being the head of the light. It makes him the overarching villain, which is a very good thing, obviously. It's a really cool idea for a story, and I respect that a lot. The issue with that storyline, though, is that for some reason now, Halo is now like Darkseid's Bane. She can just do whatever the hell she wants, so now there's like really no... Is Eraser worth it? It is pretty early game for Eraser. But I think our DPS is fine enough, and I don't like Eraser as an item that much, so we'll just move on from that. But, like, they just introduce so many, like, oh, we have a... Okay, hold on. Does this work? Can I have you, please? It does work, okay. So now we have infinite teleportation, meaning we don't literally have to play the game at all anymore. We can just simply press the spacebar and go wherever the hell we want to, which is going to be very, very helpful in the future of this run here. Also, oh, we have a... Okay, so now we're going to get an angel deal as well this floor. Very, very nice. So watch this. You can't... Don't pop your flame on accident here because you can't use it. Just fight them normally here with your insane tier rate. Also, Epiphora still works with Bloody Gust. That means that we can get potentially a 10 tier rate here just by holding the fire button down for long enough, as we saw right there. And there's our angel deal. Plus soul heart, please. No soul heart. Can I get a Hierophant? Hermit. Again, not what I wanted to see, but Eucharist definitely is. Okay. This is good enough for me where I'm going to do a little bit of planning on this floor for the future of the run. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sacrifice as much as I possibly can. We could sacrifice Dark Room right now, actually, and just candle to the lamb fight and win that way. But I don't know if I really want to do that. We'll bomb these, okay? We'll bomb this as well. Soul Heart, please? No, but good money, good money. I respect that. And we did get Redemption. It does nothing for us on the run, sadly. But we now can get Troll Bombs, which, if those stay there, can now maybe kill the Angel in time? No, okay. Hoping for Spirit Hearts? Ah, money. Well, you know, it's not bad. I think with having this, like, teleportation thing, we can afford to go down to, like, you know, very low HP and not worry too much. Because we're now going to, like, if we get hit in a room, you can just leave that room for good. So I feel pretty good about that, at least. So we'll just head on down on Hermit card immediately, and we'll just see what's in our shop. And if nothing's good there, we'll just go to our boss fight and win that way. We, once we get HP, I don't think we can lose this run. In fact, I'm going to grab this for an Emperor card in the future. So if we get an Emperor card, we can just go to the Dark Room. And I guess we don't really need an Emperor card, though, because we already have the infinite teleportation. So all I need now is HP, and then I'm good the rest of the run, I think. Speaking of HP, that's very nice. And we will roll for some Soul Hearts here. Nothing yet. Again, nothing yet. There's a Soul Heart for us. And there's another Soul Heart. Okay, good. We could have had both candles, I thought, if I would have, you know, played my cards better there, but still. We now have 3 HP, which is really, really nice. And now we just hit the button until we find... Oh, this is a good room to be in. I'll walk into that room for sure, for sure. Yeah, I think the problem with... to go back to my initial issue is that a lot of the current superhero shows, they're trying to tackle, I think, too big of issues. You gotta leave these big bads and these, like, huge, you know, overarching villains for the big screen. Nobody wants to sit through like an entire 4-season show. Oh, there was our... Oh, we can do this now. Cool. Just to see, like, a really powerful dude appear. People want to watch those big and impactful villains on the big screen. Nobody wants to watch Darkseid fight, you know, like Batman on a tiny... Oh, we can fight this now. On a tiny-ass, like, little CRT TV, you know? They're trying to do too much that they don't have to do. I want to see the more underutilized villains and bad guys on these TV shows. I want to see what it's like when these smaller heroes, like, you know, the sidekicks and these villains interact and what they can do together. It's not that I don't need to see all this fan service of, like, Darkseid and Savage and Ra's al Ghul. That is hilarious. That is very funny to see. I'll take it, obviously, but I don't really need it for anything. More HP, maybe, though? There's one. And that's it. Okay. Item room time. Let's find it. Hey, we found it. Look at that. Try 2, baby. All right, I'll go back. Oh, hello. Nothing in there for us, though. Find your boss fight again. And we don't have to clear any rooms ever again. This is very nice. It's a little cheesy. Excuse me there, but it's part of the game, right? So you gotta respect this. The cheese, if the cheese is still in the game after this many patches, oh, you're interesting. You gotta respect it. Wow, that was dumb. I thought they should make it so fire mine shots have less of like a range on them for taking damage, because I hate... Play-Doh is like okay, but it's really bad when you have like a fire mine effect and you try to shoot an enemy from like 2 tiles away. You're hurting yourself there. I probably should have died to like one of these shots time and time again on this streak, but alas, we're still alive, I guess. But exciting news for the channel. This old green screen right here, this thing, it's going away. It's going bye-bye. It's not going to be here anymore. Oh, nice teleport. It's we're going to be getting a new special background for YouTube and stream. That background is going to be... Oh, nice boss find here. Is this Necrop? We can actually go to Beast if we really wanted to on this run. Can we fight Beast with this build? I doubt that. It's really good for Epiphora, but if you lose one of your Epiphora shots, you're kind of in a really bad place. I will just, I think, go down to our normal path here. We'll go fight our boss, though, first. We'll get a good tier rate going. Stand right here, and now we just fire. We just fire straight ahead. Make sure you're always firing right so you can get the maximum tier rates here. Because right now, your DPS, it's not that good. You only have a little bit of damage. Why am I walking into shots now? You only have a little bit of damage. When it comes to our boss fights, I'm going to have to start dropping my remote so I can use my candle to deal damage here. Because our current 4.5 damage is not enough to kill any boss. Can you guys stop walking into me? To kill any boss in this game properly. The candle in one hit does more damage than we do in like a full like 20 seconds of shooting. It's a little crazy. Okay? I didn't hit the fly with that fire. We're losing so much HP here. Why is the door like... What is happening on this boss fight? I'm not playing very well. I'm sorry. I'm talking about DC. Oh my god. How did that hand... I was right here. Why did that hand go out? I hate this game sometimes, man. This fight in particular has gotten so much harder as the days go on. Okay. Pick that up. Kill your Globin. Go for Polaroid. That's the negative, you fucking idiot. And then go to your Angel deal. Okay. We did need the HP, I guess. Look for your item room now. Or your secret room, I guess. We gotta focus here. Do I still want to use sacrifice rooms? I think I do. I think that we do have enough HP and lives to warrant doing that, but remember now, too, that every hit you take on the future of this run is going to be a full heart of damage because you're going to your newer floors next. So maybe we don't... So bad. Maybe we don't want to sacrifice. Watch this, though. Go down. Wow, a troll bomb. Incredible. Now we're back at our boss fight. Just leave. If we can turn this run into just like a boss rush, like we just go to the boss and that's it, we have a good chance of winning 100%. So, let's do it. Nope. Nope. Charge key is funny, but no. It's got to be down and right, I think, for the actual boss fight on this floor. It could be over here, though, too. A lot of them... Oh, what the fuck is this room? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Oh, a temperance card. And a 2 of spades. You want to pop that, I guess. Pop this down. Break that. And then I guess you just want to roll everything into half a soul heart, another golden chest with butter. I'm not going to go for a game break on this. We've broken the game the last, like, 4 runs. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Just go find your boss and move on. Oh, but you're kidding me, though. Okay, we're going to break the game this run, actually. I lied to all of you. I just lied to every single one of you. We're going to be breaking the game on this run. We'll fight the matriarch first, though. So, you might be thinking to yourself, BD1P, how do you plan to break Isaac on this run? Well, my dear viewer, we have butter. And we have 2 active items. What this means for us, we can place those active items down in the secret room and reroll those till it becomes Death Cert or Archie or Epic Fetus or Rock Bottom and stuff like that. The world right now is our super secret room oyster. I hate this fight so much. We have no damage. This is awful. Okay. I can't go anywhere. I just can't. That up there. Okay, walk into that guy. That's cool. That's all your fault, honestly. And you die. Okay. Take marbles. Take this. And take this. You don't want to gulp this. So be careful. You don't want to gulp that. Be careful. You gulp that, your run is over. All right. Pick up that. Back to your dice room you go. Come on. All we need is to get to our dice room and pick up butter. Once we get that, we can make our way down to our secret room and place both Friend Finder and Red Candle in there. Ooh, not bad for a room either here. Okay, okay. Watch yourself there, buddy. Watch yourself. Please? Okay, I'll just beat this room. We gotta walk through anyways, right? Might as well beat this room. But yeah, we have a good way to break the game here. Drop this, though. If you gulp that remote, you're gonna be in a really awkward place on this floor. So just drop that on the ground. Get your salvation working. Perfect. Perfect. Get it back in there, and you're good. Okay. I gotta pay 2 keys still? You're robbing me. Pick up butter, and now walk. All you gotta clear out is, like, literally, like, just a couple of rooms here. Oh, no, you're cool, you're cool, you're cool. Don't worry about that. All right. 1 more room. We've made our way there. And these 2 pedestal items are gonna open the door to so much more. What do I want first? Glitched Crown first, and then give me Death Cert, please. But Glitch Crown first, maybe Rock Bottom next. I don't know. So again, the world is my freaking oyster. You drop this. Right there. Blow this man up. Okay. I walked into fire there. I thought it was my fire, to be honest with you. All right, walk back. Go find Friend Finder in your dice room, which is a very weird place for it to be sitting, but I'm not going to complain about that too much. Boom. And now... the moment awaits itself. You could go for another active item in a golden chest. It's true, but, like, it's probably not going to be one. All right, here we go. Can you die? You can't die, can you? Whatever, that's fine. All right, rolling time. 1 up. Infamy. Forget Me Now and Spin Down dice. Okay. Interesting. Mega Mush. Which... I'm going to pick up here because it's our guaranteed win right there. And you always want to have at least one of those on your run. Isaac's Tomb. Okay, so we wouldn't have gotten anything super important, I don't think, anyway. So we'll take Inner Child here. We will drop Butter now. Pick up your devil card, I guess. And your boss fight was all the way over here, huh? We can Mega Mush all... we have a battery. We can Mega Mush all the way into there. What, do you want anything from here? I don't think you genuinely do. Yeah, just move on. Okay, you're cool. So Mega Mush was our swing there. And I would have traded our infinite teleporting for Mega Mush, like, literally any day. Oh my god, Salvation. Right. If only we had 4.5 volt now, man. Imagine that. Okay, battery. Torn Photo. Soul of Keeper. Pick that up and keep going. Tier rate up to almost... it's going to be max here soon. which would be very, very nice for us. We're not gonna make it. Are we gonna make it? These are very big rooms to walk through with Mega Mush. Beautiful. Crawl space. Are we already blinking? Oh, no, dude. No, 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 no. Do one more. Oh, no. Okay. You're fine. Just be careful. Your tier rate is crazy right now. Holy shit. Why is it so good? We now have, like, I would say, pretty much a free win on our hands. Would I have liked Arky there? Honest to God, man? No. We've gotten Arky so much that I think it's kind of lost its touch, you know? It only becomes special when you see it, like, once every 20 runs. Getting it back to back to back to back, like 30 runs in a row, it's been too much. I enjoy the item a lot, but it's the same thing with, like, meta games or meta gaming in video games. It's just not special anymore. And it won't be for a while. All right. If you meta game every game that releases, if every game has, like, a weird, like, I'm going to mess with your files, this is actually taking place in real life kind of feel to it, the meta game is no longer meta. It is just normal game. And that makes it extremely lame. I'm a rapper now, by the way. I rhymed right there. It makes it extremely lame. It's why I think that acts like 2 and 3 of Inscription were so much worse than the other acts of the game, just because Big Pill as Big Man. Uh-oh. That was the worst pill to ever get there. That was awful. Which is why I think the Killer Room, the Act 1 was so much better, because Act 1 had not a ton of that whole, like, this is actually taking place in real life and the game is real life. It was self-contained. No, 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 no. We're fine, though. We're fine, though. We can beat the boss pretty easily here. You hit me? With what? What hit me there? Probably a tier, honestly. Okay, got her. Which is why I think that Act 1 of Inscription works so well, was because, like, Acts 2 and 3 were all about, you know, the game's taking place in real life now, guys. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that the coolest twist ever? And no, it was, like, the worst twist ever, because now I'm not excited to play the game anymore, because now it's just kind of like, oh, it's all real. And I think when games are... choosing metagaming over making your own lore for a game is super lazy. Like, I don't get it. Oh, we have negative, right? We can't go to Cathedral. What's the point of that? It shows that you can't make a self-contained story. What it tells me as a player is that you lack the mind to make a game that is just self-contained in its own right and can be enjoyed without, like, Inscription by itself could have been so good if the mystery remained untouched. Just keep that weird shadowy guy in the background. Leave it like that. You don't need to have a backstory for everything. Adding a backstory to some random fucking game villain that, like, is supposed to be mysterious defeats the entire purpose of him being mysterious in the first place. It doesn't make any goddamn sense to me, man. It honestly kind of makes me upset, because the game was, like, literally having that air of, like, this is just, like, a creepy dude was so much more fun than it being, like, this dude is actually a manifestation of a game that is actually taken over in real life, guys. Like, come on. Can we not think of better tropes to use now? Like, have we really gone this far to the point where, in order for your game to be marketable, it has to mess with your files, or it has to be this whole, like, shebang? It doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be this way. Will Toledo said that one. He's a smart guy. Don't die. You're dead. Well, you have a respawn, though. You're cool. You have Dead Cat, and you also have Inner Child for later in the run. Why am I choosing every goddamn wrong direction here? Can I go the right? I've chosen every wrong branching path. And yeah, I've played like shit this run. I understand that, but, like, come on. Cut me some slack. You know what? I am not fighting this room. No. Absolutely not. We will make it to our boss fight with amazing time right here. Just you wait. I should have cleared that room. Well, here's to... Can I not hit you? There we go. Here's to beating the cage 2 times in a row here. No, don't walk... Ah. Megama... This is the wrong way, too. This is also the wrong way. How? It's... This floor is making me so irrationally mad. Please? I only have so many lives left to go before I perish forever, indefinitely. Let me have this one thing in my life. But yeah, I think the only game that I ever respected the meta... Why did I walk into that fucking shot? That I respect the metagame for was Undertale, because Undertale kind of like it popularized it, you know? It wasn't the first, but it was probably one of the no, get out of here. Probably one of the bigger and better examples of it working properly in the game, because for me personally, like, it didn't have an over-reliance on that being the plot. The plot of the game was not Flowey controls your files or Sand sees timelines. The plot of the game, it's a moral dilemma. A lot of other games, like, I feel like DDLC is the biggest culprit of this, and it being lazy and stupid. We can't even get a charge on our Mega Mush, dude. Ay. DDLC is the biggest, like, culprit of it being used in a terrible way, where DDLC's entire plot became that it was a metagame. That was the entire plot of DDLC, is that, by the way, this game is actually meta, and that's the whole point. And it's like, oh, okay. Like, that doesn't really make me excited anymore, because all I've seen now is that the game's entire premise is that this character controls your files, which is just... It's a lazy trope, and it always has been a lazy trope. Even if you were the Undertale, if you were the one-shot, the Undertale, the DDLC of it all, it doesn't matter. It's still a lazy trope at the end of the day. I gotta find my super secret room, man. We found it. Yes! I guess you're just what I needed. Can we please beat this boss? How did that bomb not kill you, dog? There you... You're alive? You all lived that shit? And you hit my holy mantle already. Oh my god. We have no damage, dude. We have actually zero fucking... I got hit. Polaroid go. Polaroid go. Okay. No! There's a fucking leech behind the foot. God! There was a leech behind the foot. Ooh, nice roll. Ah, shit. I can go do my trap room for more Mega Mush charges, I guess. I haven't opened that up, I guess, yet, so we'll do that. And... got a soul heart back. Okay, I respect that one. Do not die in here, because you will not be able to do anything with your charges anymore. Okay. You're dead. Nope, nope, not you. Not you. Get out of here. Okay, now we're fine. Now we will beat Satan with ease. Down. How are you? You lived through like 4 holy light beams, man. This run is awful. We have Mega Mush, and it's still this bad. And I'm playing like shit. I get that, but still, oh my god. Are you a wizard, huh? I don't know, Edmund. Am I? Am I, buddy? For winning a run like this, maybe I am. This is honestly the most, like, underpowered run I've had in the entire streak so far, I think, in a long time. Ever since our Tainted Labs run, this has been, like, one of the most underpowered I've been. And I thank God for that, because this is a very good run nonetheless, like, still. Got him. Got him. Keep your mantle. Keep your mantle. You can't hit him, so stay back. Okay, you're dead. I'm gonna fight him as long as I can before I die. All right. Now when he pops up, you go like this, and you just walk in. And you kill him in like 4 seconds. Look how easy this fight is now. Without Mega Mush, man, we would probably be dead on this run. 100% here. Okay, get in your chest. Thank God we can still enter the freaking chest. No animation, but we're still in here, okay? Use this to the best... Oh, the Curse of the... It was very laggy there for a minute. Curse of the Blind, of course. Everyone's favorite. Kill, kill, kill. Keep going. As long as you live, just keep this whole Mega Mush train going for you. Because this might be the only way you win these runs. Okay. Uh-oh. No! Get away from me. Can I become a chest? Become health for me. You were a key. So Curse of the Blind means we cannot take any of those items up there and feel confident they're going to be good for us, which is very, very bad because we need health and items right now. And every chest on this floor is going to be a blind item, which could be good. It could be bad. I don't know. I have to be taking these risks, though, because at this point in the run, you're fucking joking. You're fucking joking. What are you doing up there? But what? All right, that hit me, I guess. Back at it again. Oh, we found our secret room, though. We know where that is, at least. Big jump happening. Big jump happening. Watch out. Okay, a lot of big jumps have happened. If you just keep your distance, you should be fine. I don't even know what's... This entire run, man, I've been being hit by shit that I can't even see, I feel like. It's always my fault, because I'm just not paying attention well enough, but still. It's my excuse that I'm not looking at the game to know well enough what is happening. And one hit now, and we're dead. We have one more life, but it's an inner child life, which means it's a same room respawn, I believe. So we have, if we die now, we have two hits per room now. And we don't want to use that if we're not fighting the lamb. So you have 2 hits per room, and then you're dead for good. Very scary thought. Very scary thought. Please just die. Thank God. Okay. Please no greed in here. Could be our one chance to get health. We got health. Okay. Roll that. And do a red heart. Not good. Blue baby. Everybody's favorite, right? I'm going to go down. And it was 9 lives again. It would be so clutch right now. Can you still get it twice or no? I don't know if they changed that. You could get it twice beforehand. Can you? You cannot get 9 lives twice. The more you know, right? Back in Afterbirth Plus, you totally could get 9 lives twice, which is really fun. Okay. Get in there. No, dude, I'm sandwiched. That was so dumb. Polaroid, rush in. Okay. Ay, 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 dude. Ay, ay, ay. This has not been my run. All we gotta do is clear a couple more rooms. Why did you go that way? I hate fear. I hate fear in this game so much. This is why I hate Too Spooky. Because of interactions like that, I could have died very easily. Good, okay. 2 more rooms. All we gotta clear. Nope, nope. I'm getting you out of here. That was my smartest play in my entire game of Isaac ever. Not you. Not you. You're not gonna kill me now. Okay, we have Mega Mush. Just go at it. This is your one chance to win this run. You have to go... How do we choose again? Like, literally every wrong way. The one way we don't go is always the right way. I don't get how my luck can be that bad with pathing. You gotta go. You gotta go. And you chose the wrong way again. Is anyone surprised? Oh, God. Red Megamon, no. Is anybody surprised? Yeah, dude. Health. Okay, we can look for a super secret room up here. I don't know what other choice we have. Okay, so GB Bug will always roll chests into chests. So as long as we clear out one room, we can go back and get more items that way. If we don't die in this room, which is a possibility. Okay, Epiphora, thank you. Soul Heart Drop is so good. There is always hope for a little guy like me, it looks like. Gotta be a little bit focused here. A little bit focused. Lil Brim, I guess I'm happy to see you. I don't know if I truly am. We have Polaroid hit now, which is we're not going to die in any room, hopefully. We found our boss fight. Be careful. More so than that. Okay. Should I get a charge? I should get a Mega Mush charge if I can. Can I? The smart play is to always be GB bugging your chests, I guess.
Judgment.
Ah, you're the wrong guy. I'm gonna do another room here. Because now we know for a fact we can get a Mega Mush charge. Why did it roll that chest into a bomb, though, is my question. We can get a Mega Mush charge to fight our boss with. Oh, great. I got no Polaroid there? Oh, I had the negative. Shit. It was Celtic Cross that gave us. Ooh.
Soul of Isaac.
We picked up the same item again. All right, this room makes or breaks the run. It's just the haunt. This is the most important haunt fight of my entire life. And he's dead. Okay. I think we've won the run. I think we have won this run. A half a heart for the last, like, 20 minutes. See, here's the thing with my play, right? Oh, BD1P is a bad player. Sure, I am sometimes. But I'm only bad when I'm not watching the game. When I have to go focus, I get shit like this to happen for me. Goodbye, Lamb. Goodbye, Lamb. Goodbye. Okay, no lap, no void, goodbye. End of the episode there. If you enjoyed that, like and comment and sub for the algorithm. Aside from that, I've been BD1P. I'm going to go cry myself to sleep now because that run was terrifying. Peace out and goodbye.